Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi Barakatuh. Today, insha'Allah, we are together in Surat Al-Bayyinah. And Surat Al-Bayyinah is surah number 98 in the sequence of the mushaf. So let us start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa bis-salah ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In this lesson, insha'Allah, we are going to point out the Noon Sukoon rules. Okay? And when we say Noon Sukoon, I mean the Noon Sukoon and the Tanween. Both are the same, both have the same rules because the Tanween is pronounced as a Noon Sukoon. So let us start here. I did already point them out. So let us see the rules and let us first revise the rules. Let us see how do we pronounce the different Noon Sukoon rules. First of all, we have here those letters. These are the throat letters. These letters are the throat letters, meaning that they are pronounced from the throat. So the Hamza and the Ha, they are the exit, the articulation point. Al-makhraj of these two letters is the furthermost part of the throat. I would like you to refer to the playlist Articulations and Characteristics because you will find everything in that playlist regarding the articulations and characteristics of the letters. But here I'm just going to mention them in general. I'm not going to go into any details. So the Hamza and the Ha are pronounced from the furthermost part of the throat, and then comes the Ain and the Ha from the middle part of the throat, and the Ghain and Kha from the closest part of the throat, closest to the lips, and furthermost from the lips. These are called throat letters because all these six are pronounced from the throat. So these six letters, when they come after the Noon Sukoon, it's going to be izhar. So I'm gonna show the Noon, meaning that I am going to pronounce the Noon properly. Here, this is idgham. I'm gonna merge these letters. Yarmalun, they are six letters also. If they came after the Noon Sukoon, I'm going to merge the Noon into them. You are not going to pronounce a Noon, and there will be a Ghunna with those four letters and no Ghunna with those two letters. And the reason is mentioned in the playlist I already mentioned, Articulations and Characteristics. And then if a ba came after the Noon Sukoon, it's going to be iqlab, and you're going to find a meme written like this on top of the letter. It's going to be pronounced meme, so it's iqlab, and then all the remaining letters are ikhfa. I'm going to hide the Noon. So let's have a practice here and let us point out the Noon Sukoon and let us see what is the rule here. This is izhar. This is number one. Okay, first rule, izhar. Second rule is idgham. Third rule, so that we just don't get confused, is ikhfa. All remaining letters. Okay, and then number four is iqlab. Okay, so let us have a look here. First one is here, the Noon, min. After it came a Hamza. Which group does the Hamza belong to? To the throat. Let's write it here. The throat letters. Okay, so this is izhar. So this is number one. This means I am going to pronounce the Noon any letter that has this sukoon sign, this is the sukoon sign. It looks a little bit like this, okay? This sign, if we find it on any letter, this means that I'm going to pronounce this letter. So this is a sukoon sign. So this means the noon has izhar. I'm going to show it. And the reason is that there is a hamza after it, one of the letters of izhar, the letters of the throat. So I'm going to pronounce it min ahlil. Okay, min. And as we mentioned maybe in the previous surah, that the noon is one of the letters of in between lin, Umar. Okay, so this noon is this noon, min, and I need to give it some time to be pronounced. So I say min ahlil, min ahlil. Okay, I don't read it quickly and say min ahli. Okay, yes. Where else? We have here a noon sukoon, and we mentioned before that we call this noon a sukoon, although it doesn't have a sukoon sign. I mean, this one is a noon sukoon, and this one also is a noon sukoon. It doesn't have a noon a sukoon sign, but it's called sukoon because it has no movement attached to it. What is the letter coming after it? Is it one? You know, this is how we do it quickly in our mind. Is it one of the throat letters? Hamza ha, aynun ha, ghaynun kha? No. Is it one of the letters of idgham, merging? Yarmalun? No. It's not a ba, then it's ikhfa. I'm gonna hide. It's number 3, okay? The third rule. Ikhfa means I'm gonna hide the noon into the fa. I have to go to the fa to hide the noon. So but I'm gonna pronounce a ghunna. So I'm gonna say munfakina. Again, where is the makhraj of the fa? The makhraj is, the exit is, or where do I pronounce the fa from? The upper 2 teeth, I slide them inside the lower lip. So I say F, F. It touches the inside of the lower lip. So if there is ikhfa, I am ready to pronounce the fa, and then I pronounce a ghunna of the noon, and then I pronounce the letter of ikhfa, which is the fa. So I say munfakina. Okay, where else is there a noon? Yes, there's a tanween here. Tanween after it a meme. What is this meme? What group does this meme belongs to? It's not the first one because these are the throat letters, and it belongs to the idgham, the merging letters. Yarmalun. So there is the meme. This means that the noon is not pronounced at all. It totally merges into the meme, but with a ghunna. And of course, we know that the meme shadda has the highest ghunna. So we are going to pronounce the lam dhamma and then the meme shadda. Rasulun minallahi. Again, Rasulun minallahi. Lummi. Okay? Where else? Yes, we have another tanween. Same thing here. Fathatin with a meme. So this is also idgham. Here we said it's group number 3, right? This is group number 3. This is group number 1. This is idgham, which is group number 2. Same thing here, group number 2, because it is idgham. صحفا مطهرة. صحفا same thing. 2 counts for the ghunna, and this is idgham. What if I continue? مطهرة فيها. So this is tanween, after it a fa. Which group does it belong to? We had the same thing here. Noon sukoon, after it a fa. Same thing. This will be ikhfa. I'm going to hide the noon into the fa. It's one of the letters of ikhfa. The fa is one of the letters of ikhfa. So there will be a ghunna. I missed this one. We have kutubum. Okay, kutubun. And then I have the letter qaf coming after it. So the qaf is ikhfa, also one of the letters of ikhfa. It's not one of the throat letters. It is not one of the idgham letters. It's not a ba, then it's ikhfa. But the thing is that this qaf is elevated. It's one of the elevated letters. This means that the ghunna will be also elevated, because I'm going to hide the noon into the letter qaf, which is an elevated letter. So we are going to say kutubun qayyimah. Okay? Kutubun qayyimah. I go to the makhraj of the qaf. I pronounce the ghunna, and then I pronounce the qaf. So this one is also ikhfa. What about this? Qayyimatun. I have tanween after it, a waw. This is if I'm going to connect. This waw belongs to group number 2, idgham, yarmalun. So there will be a ghunna. Qayyimatun wa ma. But if I stop, I'm going to stop on a ha. Qayyimah. Okay, let's see. Yes, here we have a noon sukoon after it, a ba, which is group number 4 or rule number 4. It's going to be pronounced a mim with a ghunna. So we are going to say min ba'di. Again, min ba'di. So it's number 4, rule number 4, which is qalb. I'm going to pronounce the mim instead of the noon. Okay, I guess in this page until ayah number 5 there is no noon sukoon rules. So let us see in the next page. Let us see the noon sukoon rules here. And we have the same thing here. Min ahli. We have a hamza after the noon sukoon. This is one of the throat letters. So, and this is why you find this sukoon sign, because this is the sign of izhar. We are going to show this letter, show this noon. Min ahlil. Okay. Where else do we have a noon sukoon? Oh, this here we do not have a noon sukoon nor a tanween, but here we have some in the last 2 lines. The dal, it belongs to which group, which rule? The remaining. It belongs to the ikhfa. So this is number 1. This is number 2. Ikhfa is number 3. And iqlab is number 4. Okay, I'm gonna hide. This is ikhfa, to hide. Okay. So here I have a noon sukoon with a dal after it. So there will be a ghunna. Always with the ikhfa haqiqi, there is a ghunna. So I say عند. I am ready to pronounce the dal. I am actually at the door of the dal. I pronounce the ghunna and then pronounce the dal. The dal. Yes. عند. Okay, what about this tanween? This tanween coming after it, a ta. Is the ta one of the izhar letters, the throat letters? No. Is it one of the merging letters, which is yarmalun? No. It's not a ba. Then it's ikhfa. All the remaining letters. So what do I do? What is the mechanism to pronounce the ikhfa? I pronounce the mim kasra. I go to the exit of the ta and I pronounce the ghunna first. Min tahtiha. Again, min. I'm ready to pronounce the ta, almost there. Min tahtiha. Okay, so this one we said it belongs to group number 3. It's hiding. This one also the same thing. And this one also is ikhfa. What about this one? Al-anhar. I have a ha after the noon sukun. So this ha belongs to which group? To the first one, the throat letters. So this is izhar. I'm going to pronounce the noon, and the noon has bayniya, meaning that I need, when I pronounce the noon, to give it a little bit of time so that the sound of the noon is complete. Al-anhar. An. Okay, so this is rule number 1, which is izhar. How about this one? A tanween after it, a ra. The ra is one of the letters of idgham, yarmalun. So there is a ghunna or no ghunna? No ghunna, because it belongs to this group. So we are going to say abadan radiya, abadan radiya. No ghunna when I pronounce the ra. Okay, it's idgham, but without a ghunna because it's complete idgham. So this belongs to the idgham group, which is number 2. What about anhum? The minute you see this sukoon sign, you know that this is izhar. It belongs to the first rule. So I'm going to pronounce the noon. Anhum. And why is this? Because of the ha. The ha is one of the throat letters coming after the noon sukoon. Okay? So I'm pronouncing the noon properly. And the same thing here. Anhu. Same thing. So this belongs to the izhar, and this also belongs to the izhar. And then the last one, liman. Again, the minute you see this sukoon sign, this means that this is izhar. Liman khashiya. Liman khashiya. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. So these are the rules of the noon sukoon and the tanween. I thought to point them out first so that we have, some time as a revision to these rules. And then insha'Allah in the next recording, I am going to start reading the surah and giving or showing the Tajweed rules without mentioning again the Noon Sukoon rules in details. And again, I would really like to thank you for attending the classes and keeping attention. If you feel that these are of benefit to you, kindly press like, share them with your friends, with those who need to learn as a beginner, those who need to learn how to read Qur'an, a beginner or an intermediate or even an advanced student. Okay? And if you wish to receive more of these recordings as soon as they are posted, kindly subscribe so that you receive them as soon as they are posted. I thank you so much again. And I'll see you in the next recording, insha'Allah. Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh.